Rain poured down outside as Ryan sat near the window of the school library. His sketchbook was open, and he was staring at the completed drawing of Zara. He hadn't seen her all day. Even in a school of hundreds, her absence felt loud. Suddenly, someone dropped their bag beside him. It was Zara, soaked from the rain, but still wearing that fierce look in her eyes. Zara. "Don't act like you weren't thinking about me." Ryan blinked in surprise. Then he smiled softly. "Ryan, I finished your sketch." She sat down, curious. Zara stared at the drawing. She traced her finger lightly along the page. No words were said for a few seconds, and yet so much was spoken in silence. Zara. "Why do you draw like you know people's pain?" Ryan. "Because I watch what most people miss." Zara leaned back, her eyes fixed on the ceiling. Zara. "I used to paint, but then everything got loud." Ryan looked at her closely. Ryan. "And now you hide in the noise?" Zara didn't answer, but the silence said enough. As Zara sat quietly, her mind drifted into a memory. A younger version of her stood in a living room, watching her parents argue, her mom crying, her dad shouting. She was holding a paintbrush, but instead of painting, she threw it on the floor. Back in the present, her fingers shook slightly. Ryan, you don't have to say anything. Zara, I used to think if I could make the loudest noise, no one would hear my silence. Zara stood up suddenly. Zara, come with me after school. I want to show you something. Ryan hesitated. Zara, unless Sketchboy only draws and doesn't walk. He closed his sketchbook. Ryan, I'll come. After school, Zara led Ryan to an old stairwell that went up to the school's rooftop. It was quiet there, high above the noise of the world. Zara pulled out a can of red spray paint from her bag. Zara, sometimes I don't want to be seen, I want to scream through colors. She sprayed a wild stroke on the wall. Ryan, I sketch secrets. You throw them at walls. Zara handed him the can. Zara, your turn. Ryan stared at the wall, unsure. Then he took the can and painted a single black tear under a red eye. Zara, you're darker than I thought. Ryan, you're louder than you admit. They both smiled. In that moment, their differences didn't clash. They connected. Zara, people don't know who I am. They just know what I wear. Ryan, people don't know me at all. I'm invisible. Zara looked at him for a long time. Zara, you're not invisible now. As the sun began to set, the rooftop was bathed in orange light. They sat on the edge, legs dangling, the city below them. Zara, I don't let people in, but you draw doors where there are walls. Ryan, maybe we're both hiding, just in different ways. For the first time, Zara looked truly vulnerable, and Ryan wasn't sketching. He was just there. A message left behind. Before they left the rooftop, Zara took the can and wrote something on the wall in red. Don't judge what you never took time to see. Then she turned to Ryan. Zara, next time bring more pages. I'm not done being drawn. The final sketch. Back in his room that night, Ryan opened his sketchbook. He began sketching again. But this time it wasn't just her face. He was drawing the rooftop, the storm in her eyes, the laughter, the silence, the walls, and the sky. Each line told a part of the truth. Ryan closed the book and whispered to himself, some people are colors, others are shadows. But together they can become a story no one forgets. The screen fades out with the sound of a pencil scratching on paper.
If her story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because this is Text to Heart, where stories speak to your soul and awaken your spirit.